Yeah, Hanyani Mangwani here with Inspiration Monday, and today I'm very excited to bring you today's episode because we're going to talk about something that we all have, and it's actually one of our greatest treasures as human beings. So catch you on the flip side. All right, so what exactly was I alluding to earlier is something that we all are born with, and we connect with it at some point in our lives. For some people, it's very early on as toddlers. As a matter of fact, I remember watching one of Oprah Winfrey's videos, and she, I believe, was at the age of 5, says her grandma, who actually raised her, was a helper, what we call a maid. And she was saying to her at the age of 5 that, I hope you're watching this because you're gonna have to learn. She was hanging clothes where she was working, and she said, I hope you're watching this because you're gonna have to do this for yourself one day. And at that moment, Oprah connected with what I'd define as a pivotal moment in her life, a life-changing experience. Perhaps it's something she's always known, but at that moment, she said, she just kept it to herself and said, well, that's not gonna be me. That's not what I'm gonna be doing. And this was a moment when Oprah decided for herself that that's not what she's gonna be doing. And so what am I referring to here is intuition. We all have it. And there's a moment in our lives where we connect with it. And for her, it stuck with her for the rest of her life. For me, when I connect the dots, it was when I began to be curious about things. And whenever we had toys, I'd open them up and try and make my own. I was always curious about why can other people do it and why can't I? So I was literally just demolishing my toys. So you can imagine my pops' response to buying toys and seeing what they look like 2 weeks later. And so I believe we all have that moment in our lives where we connect with something. And that begins to shape the rest of our lives if we follow it. I know for me, when I was working in corporate, working from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m., I was like, but this is not my life. This is not what I agreed with myself to do. And I think it's those moments. And so one wise man said that, I always refer to these as wise men, they are indeed, that most people live till the age of 25. They only get buried into their 60s, 70s, and 80s if they live that long. Simply because when we are in our teen years or in our early 20s, we are bursting with a lot of potential, or rather bursting with a lot of ambition and dreams, and things start happening to us, and we begin to create a story around those things as if to mean that maybe it just wasn't meant to be, or maybe it was actually a challenge for you to overcome, preparing you for the next level that you need to be at, but you need to overcome that period of your life in order to step up. And that's what's going to keep you in that level. And so my encouragement to you is go back into your life and reconnect with a moment in your life where you are like, wow, this is what I'd really love to do with my life. And we all have that. And if we begin to connect with that, Steve Jobs says that follow your heart and intuition, for they usually know what you want to become. Everything else is secondary. So my encouragement to you is go back into a time in your life where you really, really connected with something that you really wanted to do, and shut out the noise of other people's opinions. Sometimes it's even your own. And you have to start encouraging yourself to say that I can. Affirmations in the morning, first thing in the morning, last thing before you go to bed, are what really are going to change your life. So if you're inspired by this video, please remember to leave your comments below. Click like, click share, click subscribe. Let me know what you think of the video and what else you'd like to hear me talk about as well. I would really love to know. Thank you very much for watching this video. My name is Hanyani Mangwani, and thank you again for watching this video.